Howdy, howdy, howdy. So, yeah, I've got some programming to do today, but I did my run, started planning for tonight's D&D campaign, and then I thought I'm going to start off with get my dailies cleared at least on here, and then I'll sign off and sign back on, and get some more programming done. So, if you've watched some of my programming tasks, I've been working on this, getting authentication, working with Blazor. It's been kind of a nightmare. Blazor's just blah. Ugh. It's not Blazor's. I mean, I think it's just the way they went about tying in the so many options of how you can get Blazor to work with other ways, other types of auth. React is just better at it. It just gets to the point. It works. It doesn't take a ton of code. I don't know if there's more complex ways to do it in React. Maybe. I mean, there's always more complex ways, right? But ultimately, that's where I'm at. I'm going to step back, going to actually go back a little bit earlier to my processes and just try to see if I can go back to what kind of worked and see if I can figure out how to make it fully work. So we'll see. Anyway, this is my daily task. So I've got, I'm going to try to do about 30 minutes or less, or my gaming's free. There's only so much I can do in a day, right? I have gotten to that point. I got to be honest, I'm losing it with Watch River Realms. Not angry losing it, but bored. Bored. It's not, I mean, I do like playing the game part of it. I like the tactical, but I spend more time trying to build resources to try to get better guys just so that I can get some legendaries, because apparently my guys just can't cut it in their current state. Now, there might be things that might push me over the edge, that might make me a little stronger, a little bit more effective, but ultimately, it's not enough. The things that I'm getting are just not able to push me through to a winning state. So I need better legendaries. Or not even just better. I just need more. I mean, I need to have more strong guys on my team. And this is starting to become to the point where I'm tired of just resource gathering. And that's what I'm doing. That's what these dailies are, right? They're all about resource gathering and trying to up my guys just enough to push through to the next thing, and just continuing to gain enough that I can actually have a chance to win some to get one of these legendaries. I mean, I have already like three in the 4 months now that I've been doing this. It's probably not fully 4 months yet. I have 3 times nearly hit the what do you call it? The pity timer, where I think I've hit it once. I'm about to hit it again, and which is 200, right? 200 is when the pity timer starts. It starts taking a toll, right? Uh, you or not a toll, but pity on you. Starts taking pity on you, and I'm I'm buying this. Screw that, man. I'm tired of it. It's time for me to just cough up the gems. But when you draw 160, 170, 180 times, it takes a lot of resources, a lot of time to even gather up the stuff that lets you do that many draws. And you start getting to that point where it's like, this is annoying. So I'm at that point where I'm like getting to that, this is annoying stage. And I said, do I really want to go on there? Like, I missed playing yesterday. I didn't even play. Because other things. I just like, there's things I'd rather be doing than trying to stumble through this. Now, if I'm playing a lot, like I dedicate a day to it, I can kind of see it, you know, like maybe a Saturday morning, but it's getting to that point where, you know, it's like you have to do your dailies to get all the resources you need, um, that are going to allow you to actually, you know, get through all this stuff. You know, your best chance is to get as many chances as you can, which you do by doing your daily stuff. Uh, so yeah, I have to do a number of things, and oh, look at that, these guys have cleared out this guy already. We're down to the end of him already. Jeez, I guess I'm going after this. This guy didn't have a very big army. Plus, I'm eating breakfast. Okay, so I only have 18 seconds. Am I getting through? Kind of looks like I am. Whew, that was kind of close though. He did some damage. So, at least I'm going to get something done. It looks like this guy's not going to have, he's not going to have anybody left after I'm done with him. At least they left me enough. They left me something to attack. I can usually beat guys at pretty high BP. Demons are quite a bit stronger than humans, I guess. I mean, if you think about the BP ratios. If you're, I mean, you can have a demon army that will overrun the heroes pretty easily. This dude on the right, whoever that is like invincible, man. Oh, got her. My best chance is once she dies, because then everybody kind of comes in and just overwhelms. Oh, that was a lot easier. That one went down way faster. She did more damage the first time. Oh, she's done now. I rarely even get to attack the central keep. I don't have a choice this time. So nothing left. This one could be tough. I might not win. Of course, the guy's only got basics. He's got one legendary in this, and that's Constance. Nah, this ain't gonna be close. There's no way. If I get beat by Constance as their only legendary, I will be amazed. Okay, maybe I'll be amazed. They're doing some serious damage over here. I am throwing down a lot of... Well, he's not doing a ton of damage, but I am not getting through. He might beat me. Yeah, he's holding me off. Freaking A, I'm getting beat by non-legendaries. Oh, nope, guess not. I did it with numbers. I overwhelmed, killed Ain. Once I got past his Olog through sheer numbers, that's when things fell apart on him. Ain was doing good damage back there, though. I have not been able to get. He's only a 5-star Ain too. Whatever they've done, they've gotten him powered up. I've seen a few people have Ain going. And I haven't been able to prove myself that he's all that good. I have mine at 5. Heck, I think I have mine at 6 stars. Well, he might be 5. All right, they kill off these guys pretty quick, and then comes my big dudes. It's funny though. I can't seem to kill Constance. So whatever he's got going, she seems to be able to take on. But here's where I kind of start to get a little bit of an advantage, simply on the existence of numbers. But maybe not. Oh, he's I've got two guys beating on him. Oh yeah, and then my spider guys who just kind of go through and start smacking on stuff on the other side. And once Ain dies, it's just walk in. My little spider guys are just too much. Well, they're too much in count. All right, well, that's the end of this. That whole battle's over. These guys are done. I mean, they may be able to, I don't know, are they allowed to attack still even? After you wipe out their entire army? That's it, man. There's nobody left. That's the extent of their entire army. That is the end of it, man. They did some damage, but look, they just got burned up. Look, they had 4 guys in that one. They had 2 in that one. Okay, I can't seem to click backwards anymore. Look at that one. They had 5 guys in that one, and still they couldn't hold off. They must have a lot of little guys in their thing. Wow, they had 34 defensible areas, I guess. 34 items, and we knocked them all out. Sheesh. Well, I guess I'm done with that battle. That's it. I did some key. I put in my my best effort to help out the team. 100%ed the 4 attacks I made. You know, these legendary extracts, I have 90 of these things. I'm actually going to let them have some. I just never have enough. It's not even, it's the legendary extracts are for the promotions, right? I don't even have guys that need promotions right now. It's not, I mean, those are the easy ones. Promotion extracts are easy. It's the dust that's hard. Or it's the insignias that are hard. You have to go earn a bunch of them. And it takes, I mean, they're not even hard. It just takes time and effort. But getting promoted is easy. I don't have that many guys that need that level of see, look, I don't even have rewards to claim. It's like that's how bad it is. Because it's been 2 days. Hey, I'm chopping the top of my head off, man. Let's see, how is it going here? This is Nightmare 3. I am actually making progress. I typically get to about 1,400 on this one. Unfortunately, 2,000 is the next major spot, and I'm not anywhere near that. But I did manage to get a pretty decent outing with this group. I don't think he ever gets to fire this next shot. Nope. It kills them. But I'm able to keep people on the board for the entire time. Didn't quite make it to 14. Sometimes when I have extra, I'll try to push up, but I like to just do the Nightmare Max, Nightmare 2 Max. On occasion, when you get the extra, what do you call it, these extra rocks, I will do an extra one, but I feel like it's better to get more stuff than random chance you might get better stuff, because just a lot of the same stuff is available. I have noticed though that as you get higher, you start earning the possibility of getting the bullion, which allows you to upgrade your gear. I don't even know what that does, because I noticed that it says the stats of your gear won't change. Then what's it doing? Hey, if somebody out there wants to tell me what the bullion gear upgrades actually do for your gear, because it doesn't really say, it just says upgrade your gear, or not even upgrade, what is it, ascend your gear. What does that mean? Does it just, the percentages stay the same but other numbers change? I don't know. What does it do? And if the percentages stay the same, what's the point? I mean, I guess your flat values could get better. I don't know. But I would think the whole point of that would be to upgrade all those stats, right? Because that's what gear is. It's all about upgrading the stats. So unless it's only upgrading the primary stat, is it upgrading it a lot at least? I don't know. I'm just very curious what ascending is. I'm guessing there's like continual ascending options too. Like you can ascend a gear like everything else, enhancing it, level it up, or maybe it's just one time ascending. All right. Well, I had no trouble getting to. That was one of my higher ones. Alright, we got Drake's Chasm done. We're slowly punching through all of the daily quests. What else do I need to do on this one? Artifact material raids. Let's go do 3 of those. I actually like to do 5. 5 is kind of my daily number. A little more than it expects. I can't do 15. Yeah. I haven't tried to do 15 this weekend. I'll try to make some upgrade. I'll try most of the things I normally can't do. I will try them to see if I've improved enough. Because I have done some promotion stuff. I've upgraded some gear. I have made guys slightly better. But, you know, it's still kind of hard to see what's going on, you know. Alright, got to do a couple more of those. So, see, and then it's always misleading. It's like, man, I really do dominate this one. Maybe I can. But with the 30% increase you get for all subsequent fights, for all auto fights, it's misleading, right? Because you don't have that 30% bump. Basically, it says at 30% bump, you're really strong, but I'm not making anybody 30% stronger. I've tweaked some gear, promoted some guys, but we're probably talking 5, maybe 10% on a few characters, certainly not on all of them. I mean, Helga's just murderizing him, right? On a single target, she is brutal, and she can just tear through him. Why does Olog look different? Maybe it's probably his new his skin. That's how I got him looking different. I thought I had that skin before, but I must not have had it here. I don't usually watch them that often. What the heck, man? Let's turn this camera up here. Man, I shaved today, so I gotta let you see my nice, smooth, shiny dome. It's like, it's all raring to go, man. I'm set. I'm set for the day. I don't know. Should I stream my D&D tonight? I thought about it because I think it's going to be a big battle. Don't tell anybody though. Don't tell anybody in my party that it's going to be. They're going to know within minutes that things are melting. Things are happening, man. So what I did is I created an amalgamation of two adventures, and the culmination of where these two adventures meet, which is kind of the end of one and a key element of the other. It's kind of an add-on part of the other, but it's going to be interesting. Probably, it's certainly not something I'm sure anybody else has done before because it's made up. You know, I told my party who knew of these adventures because they are D&D's own adventures. I told them don't count on what these things say because you probably, if anybody else were to run these, they'd probably get entirely different results. And look at Helga, man. His health just goes down. He's out of here. Man, if I could get her to do that on 15, I have to get to like 18 on all of these, I think. Well, this is artifact raid, so I don't know. Maybe you don't have to get as far, but I mean, in order to start getting this bullion junk, right? Mithril. Hey, rare material used for artifact. Oh no, that's mithril. No, never mind. I was thinking the bullion stuff. I think that's during the regular gear raids, actually. Alright, so I'm making some progress here. I have not done Void Rift. I'll probably not do that until this weekend. Because it's a weekly thing, right? So you don't have to do it at any given point, but at least gives me something to work on. Single target DPS. Oh, goody. This is one I am terrible at. I will probably lose. I can't beat any of these people. My single target DPS is not good. I don't know why. See, he's got her. I got her too, but I haven't been able to make her do anything. Let's see, they've got her here on Arena a couple of times. Maybe I need to get her in on my team. Should I try her out? I mean, there's a lot of these people are just monsters, right? I mean, they're just gonna wreck me. I don't know how resilient she is, though. I mean, she's good at not dying, but she's really not that strong, I don't think. I don't know. Which the problem is for me is characters just, they don't have the resistance. Alright, so she lives, but if she can't kill quickly, things just fall apart on me. Now, I could maybe bring in him and put in her. He's not good. He's not doing anything. I can't justify him anymore. I'm gonna go with him. Let's see what this does. It's probably not gonna be good, but it says I'm 281. That actually improved my power quite a bit. Well, we'll start. I mean, like I said, my single target DPS game is terrible. I just get wrecked. These people, all of these people have just amazing teams. And I don't have any healers. I don't know if this girl can even fix herself. What if I go here? Let's see how well she withstands. First of all, I just want to see if she can withstand. She's got pretty decent withstanding capabilities. Yeah, but see, she's not killing him for nothing. She's doing no damage. And we're just sitting here stomping on guys. So even if she stands in the way for a long period, that's just, look at that. Even her crit didn't do anything. Oh, I'm so dead. Her crit is not good. So, oh, look at that. Yeah, he's coming in with the big big guns now. And I'm still punching on this guy. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. All right, so she's not. I mean, she stays alive, which is all fine and dandy. But she's not. She's. Oh God, come on, kill him already. I'm embarrassed. Holy cow, that's just so bad. That's so bad. Dude. That guy already killed him. And okay, so this guy's not even coming close yet, so that's not good. They're attacking him only. Oh yeah, he's wrecking me. I have got to get a faster kill. This is not going to work. Can I restart? I got to get a faster kill. This is. I didn't even know he had range enough to attack at a corner. I didn't know they could fight at a corner. But I'm going to put him in first. And we'll try that action. That was terrible. That was not a good run. Can I try it again? It's probably going to make me pick my team again. Yeah. I'm actually bigger than him, and it didn't help. Alright, so we're taking him out. No, gotta keep that. Alright, so we're gonna go back with him and her. And we'll start again. Interestingly enough, this actually makes me bigger than him, but evidence shows crap. And he wasn't that, he was really slow to kill that first person, and I still couldn't make it work. I don't know how to make this work. Yeah, she's still getting through him quicker, but at least I got my guy down, so I might get the kill in a minute. Oh, he still beat me to it. Well, at least I'm not totally behind. Fine. Oh. What the heck? She came in with already killing him? Jiminy criminy. Yeah, this is too slow. Dude, he killed it. He killed that first guy in like a blink. I hate single target DPS. I hate it. I can't come up. I don't know how these people have people that are just able to wipe everything else. I'm uploading it. I don't care. I don't understand, man. I mean, everybody's got these super dudes, and I can't even get another legendary. Who is he using? Her? Valeria? I've heard she's pretty good, I suppose, but still. Huh. Still, it's annoying. That's what I'm saying. 4 months in, I have, you know, I apparently just don't have the legendaries that can match up to these guys. Look at that. These guys are, I can't do it. I can't, there's like nobody here I can fight with. I'm not even going to waste my time. Not even going to waste my time. Forget it. Let's go on. Let's go find something else. All right. So, I have to do a summon. My Thursday summon. Let's do it. Maybe I get a legendary. What do you think? Why is my screen all weird? Nobody told me my screen was weird. So, just to give you an idea of where I am at with my game here. Let's go ahead and count. Let's do the daily count of how many times have I summoned? We'll call it the how many times have I summoned count of the day. Pity timer. 3, 33, 36, 39, 49, 51, 61, 63, 93, 123, 153, 156, 77, 177, 187. So I'm at 189. I'm assuming that this is showing you the complete order. I don't know how this drew. I'm assuming if these drew in order, she was like this one, right? So this means these would be the next two. So I'm at 189. So 11 more summons and I've hit the pity timer. And I've done this twice. I think I've hit the pity timer once. And this is just in 4 months, not even 4 months of play. Because what is that, 120 days? So that means, assuming I've been playing for 120 days and I've hit the pity timer, and you probably don't get more than an average of 5 summons a day. Is that fair? That's 35 summons a week. No, that's probably not right. It's probably get maybe a little bit more than that. I mean, if you're not paying for anything, I'm talking about free play. I'm averaging, I mean, if you've hit 240 days, and I don't know, it's maybe averaging 50 draws a week. I'm probably pushing it. I don't think I'm getting 50 a week. But it's been almost a month since I've gotten, since I've drawn a legendary, I think. Been a while. So, yeah. What do I got here? Nope. Don't even need that. Okay. Let's go see what the events have for me. We got the Brave Conquest, the usual. We got Tales of the Smith, which is just what's coming. Spiritual Altar, that's coming. Anything good on the events? We got special ancient summoning, special summoning. What is a special ancient? During the event, the designated hero. Who is this? Pneumonia? Eunomia. She's a watcher. She's another healer. Oh my gosh, I don't need another healer. Is she even any good? People like her. She has pretty decent ratings, but integrates purifying power into her holy light, healing the allies and blessing them with attack speed increase. Oh. Each healing will bounce 2 extra times, with each bounce granting attack-based healing to an ally with 35% healing multiplier. So you got to get her attack up. I don't know. I don't know. I need other guys, though. I mean, you can only do so much with healers, right? Oh, what's the other one? Get 1 random legendary hero upon summoning 1 during... Oh, yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. That's the one I want to hit. This is the double. Especially now that my... and that doesn't start till Saturday. I have to summon once tomorrow. But that's like 2 legendaries. So this weekend might be a good opportunity to get 3 legendaries. Maybe not in a single pull, but it's still infernal. When attacking the same target, basic attack deals. Is he good? What do people think of him? Who is he? Salkadens. Salkadens? Holy moly, people like him too. What is he? He's a mage. Behold the wonders crafted from fire and magma, a world of eternal flame that seeks purity beyond measure. Okay. When attacking the same target, basic attack deals increased damage. Each attack increases damage by 6% for 10 seconds, up to 10 times. Wow. So you can increase your damage 60%. for, that's a lot. So you get your attack speed up, you can maybe get a lot of hits in at 60% increase in your attack. He's got a lot of abilities though, man. Alright, so what is the other guy's? Oh, it doesn't tell you. Oh, this is just the 2 times. Oh, so they're not doing, they have the Ancient, which is the 2 boss ones. They're not doing any, they're not doing the 2 guys. The 2 boss ones, yes, but the Surprise Invocation is your other one. I'm probably going to go for Surprise Invocation. As much as healers are fine and all, I don't really want another healer. I've got Leia, I've got a couple of good healers. And you know, it's Ancient, so I only have like 1 Ancient thing anyway. I don't think I have very many Ancient. It doesn't really show me what I have here, not at least not here. What do we got here? I guess I'm almost done. Let's see, I've done the heroes. I think I need to do a gear raid. There's no fancy gear raids. Who's my highest gear raid? That's when I'm at 918. I don't know that I've ever gotten a dungeon key. Can I even do a dungeon key? You have to clear stage 18 of gear raid 1, 2, and 3. Oh, so I gotta do all of them. Oh god. This one's kind of sort of in a way close. 473. What is my team right now? 512. I cannot get past this, guys. I just get wrecked so fast. You need healers on this, and my healers just die. They just die. That's all there is to it. They go out there and they just roll over and say good night. Now I have upgraded Vortex a bit, but still, you know, they're just getting their lunch. And without healers, everybody else just kind of rolls over and dies too. They have to be able to stay alive on their own, and maybe I could throw Olog out there, and Olog's getting up there. He's pretty decent, but yeah, that's a mess. And this one I'm only at 17. I'm not that big. This is a heavy-duty range one. I think I've gotten close with this one. No, maybe not. I can't remember. But I do need to get, I would like to start getting some better stuff, no doubt. I can't get my gear to a point where I'm happy. I haven't gotten any of these T2s. Is that because you can only get them on 18? I don't know what T2 is. Dude, there's some stuff here. What the heck are those? Smoldering scale. Huh. I don't know. What are T2 items? Oh, these are T2 items. Oh, I can't do T2. That's a 19. It's above 18. So, yeah, I don't have anybody above 18. So I'm still stuck on the crap stuff. Yeah, I just can't get to a point where my guys can update. I'm just so out of my element, folks. And yeah, I'll try a couple of these this weekend, but for now, I guess I'm stuck. Let's go do my 5. You have to break through on some of that stuff, right? I mean, at some point you have to break through, defeat one of those things, get yourself to some better gear, because the gear I'm getting is not cutting it, man. My gear is kind of maxed out. I'm not seeing a lot of progress in my gear. my guy's improving. There's just nothing I can do. Short of getting more legendaries, which will just hopefully make me stronger, which will hopefully help me push through, which will hopefully get me the better gear to make even my weaker guys better. But I gotta get more legendaries. It's just... It comes down to which legendaries you have too, right? I mean, I've got a couple of mediocre dwarf guys that don't do anything. I've only got 12 legendaries. One is Abomination, which is a fusion. I haven't got Delin yet, so I can't get the other fusion. I need Delin to do the fusion. Once I get her, I could probably do the fusion. I have all the other guys, I think, ready to... Pretty much I can build up. Let's see, who else? Beyond that, I got Helga, which was, you know, the straight reward one. So I think I've gotten 10. I've only summoned 10 legendaries in, well, it amounts to about 16 weeks. Not even 16 weeks. So that's averaging one every 1.6. Wow, 16 weeks, that's, yeah, 1.6. It's not really 1.6, right? 16 weeks. You know. So 10, yeah, it is 1.6. Every 1.6 weeks, I get a legendary. Is that good? I don't think that's very good. I feel like it's been longer than that. More than, I've done well over 2 weeks, multiple times, 2 to 3 weeks. So I feel like I got some of my legendaries from other things. I think, well, I know I got 2, maybe I've only got 9, but 9 in 16 weeks is still pretty close to just, it's still under 1 every 2 weeks. One of my only, one of the reasons why I've even got that ratio is because I did get the 2 for 1 draw during the secrets event, right? So you get the 1+1, where you get a legendary, get a legendary. That gives you 2. And it'd be nice to get 3, so I could get the achievement. It doesn't does anything, but I've been basically trying to do only 10 drops, except for the 1-a-days. So I do the 1-a-day summons, and then I do 10 drops for the whole weekend. But I haven't been, like I said, I haven't been playing quite as much. Starting to find this, trying to get to the next level, just extremely tedious. And it's like, okay, let's say I get a guy, and he pushes me up to the next level on one thing. Then I'm back to the same state again for 3 weeks while I'm waiting for the next legendary. So I'm going to need some serious legendary summoning to start feeling like, hey, I can do stuff again. You know, I'm going to need some serious upgrades and opportunities to power up my guys to feel like maybe I can play this game some more. But right now I'm feeling like I'm starting to get pushed away from it. How long have we been going? 45 minutes. I was going to do 30 minutes. My goal was to try to finish the dailies. I got to get this gear, and then I got to upgrade gear and promote a guy. I think if once I upgrade gear and promote a guy, I should be in pretty good state to. And you know, my upgrading gear has been going terrible too. I mean, the last bunch of times my gear upgrades have been terrible. Getting draws, you know, and they just don't. It just doesn't be anything. Then I end up having to sell everything. I mean, ooh, it's 87 degrees in the backyard, 72 in front, but the sun beats up on my backyard first. 87, holy moly. Now we just sit here shielding away the shots. All right, one more time through that, and that'll be the end of my Watcher of Realms, what do you call it, rating. I still have to do faction trials. Shoot. That takes a little while. I have to do one faction trials. Again, I'm not doing anything to advance my characters during the week. I'm trying not to. Except for once in a while, I might do an extra promotion or maybe allow enhanced gear because that's part of the thing. And then I know there's a couple of events going on, which I should probably focus a little bit on. Every now and then, I will do, like, if it's a Tales of the Smith or Gear Raid ones, I'll use up my stamina for that day and just do a bunch of gear raids. Because I need gear. I need better gear. So, doing 50 gear raids will oftentimes... And I don't spend any of my stamina potions. I save those for the weekends. Just so I'm ready. I don't know what I'm going to do this weekend, though, because this weekend I may have stuff going on. Well, in the morning I'll probably be fine, but... I probably won't have. The afternoon may be busy. Hey, Society, how you doing, man? I'm just trying to do my daily stuff. It's taking longer than expected, though. I'm doing some gear raids. I was just complaining about how I haven't been playing as much. I've been kind of losing it a bit. I missed 2 days this week where I didn't play at all. Just other things were more important to me. I've been saying that my interest is slightly waning after just 4 months, and that's because I can't do anything. All I can do is my daily tasks, and then, I've already met the peak of what I can do in the gear or in the various campaigns, the gear raids, the ruins. I can't even do Titanic ruins. These things are dumb. I'm kind of, I'm just kind of at that point where it's like, I need more legendary. I need better guys to push me over the top on stuff. And it's just starting to get like a little, I look forward to the reason I try to get on each day and do all my daily stuff because I'm trying to build my resources. And then when all the events occur over the, on the weekend, I can take part in those and hopefully get me some more, summons. But I've twice now either hit or almost hit the pity timer. Let's say, like, I'm at currently 189 draws. CC? What is CC? Oh, hey, man, don't worry about interrupting. Besides, I haven't been doing very good. That reminds me. Oh, your content creation. Really? Oh, you must be doing really good. How did you do that? Because I was, I know I got the notice that says, hey, you should do, Watcher of Realms has all these rewards. Problem is, you have to have like 1,000 follow. I mean, the conditions for being a content creator for Watcher of Realms, I was nowhere near. You had to have some crazy conditions. So you have to be an already successful CC, right? Content creator. Nope, I have not. I'm at 189 straight summons right now without getting a new hero. The last legendary I got was the girl, the fighter chick. I think we talked about her already, but I've been trying to get her up, to get her pretty strong. Really, today has been all about complaining. It's like, because I tried to do, look, see, I haven't even beaten that one out right yet. I'll try that one again this weekend. I was doing the single target DPS, and I just get mauled. I get beat by people who don't even have legendaries on their team. I would love to get stuff like that. I would be happy with just getting diamonds or, some kind of result. one of the things I've got to do at some point today, some more, I got to spend at least 30, 40 minutes going over my monologue for Friday. Friday is my trying to be my quest to be an actor. Yeah, and that's just it. See, I need to get to level what 19 on most of the gear raids to start getting the T2 gear. I can't even get to 18. Well, okay, I'm on. I think I've made it to 18 on one of them, two of them. But you have to get to 19 before, and it's a big jump. Well, okay, so I've never acted. I don't know if I told you about this before. I have an audition on Saturday, not Saturday, Friday night for Midsummer's Night Dream, and I've never been. Okay, I'm not an actor in any way, shape, or form. Never performed. Never stood up in front of people except singing karaoke a couple times over the years. The only time in my life I've ever been on a stage, I was 7 years old, and I danced to Jive Talking and whatever. But with some girl from my class. It was a talent show at my grade school. That was the only time I've ever been on a stage and did anything. The karaoke, of course, just random spots where somebody had to set up at a wedding or whatever place I happened to be. Uh, Hey, I'm all for it. We can chat maybe tomorrow night or something. Well, not no tomorrow. Did I say? I said tomorrow. I have the audition, right? Because it is tomorrow. Congratulations. No, 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 no. Congratulations. Yeah, man. I decided I was gonna try out. Okay, this is what happened. I've been watching some shows lately, and I've thought about this over the years. I've always thought, I think I could be an actor. And it's gotten to be more and more of a thing for me in that I've been doing the streaming and I'm feeling like a lot more comfortable with just talking out the world and being loud and don't care if people are around. Okay, so that's the big thing, right? That's you got to get used to being able to be talking out loud, being silly, being goofy with people around. I say silly and goofy, but I mean ultimately not being your normal self with other people around. And I've kind of gotten to that point with my streaming. And my wife walks down the stairs and I'm going goofy. I'm talking in voices and just doing silly stuff. Um, and I thought, okay, so I'm coming out of my introvertedness. I've always been a little outgoing with friends and stuff, but ultimately, being able to just talk to a computer monitor when people aren't there most of the time, especially now at the beginning of my CC career. I say beginning at the low end. I'll say low end because I've been doing it now for a couple of years and still at the low end, just slowly creeping up. It's been getting a little bit more momentum lately, and probably because I'm getting a little better at the talking. But anyway, I've been watching some shows where various people are the storyline is about these guys who get into acting by some act of fate, accident. They just happen to get in there. We watched Ghost Light, I think it was, and I just recently got done watching. What's the one with the not the serial killer, the assassin guy? Dang it, what's the name? Can't remember the name right now. We just got done watching it, but he was. Yeah, early on, I was like many people. I'd sit there and I'd rarely even want to talk, so I don't even know what to say. I'm finding now I'm really good at just blathering on about whatever. It's like I think I just basically what it is when you're online. If you get a thought, you say the thought. It used to be keep it to yourself. Don't talk, and it's tricky because there's times when you're not blathering on, and you still got to be your normal. Keep it to yourself. Don't say everything that comes to mind when you're not streaming. So you got to keep those two things separate. But I do note that when I'm doing something that's intense, like when I'm doing my miniatures painting, I do tend to be a little bit more quiet, just because the focus points tend to be a little bit more absorbing. They take up more of your thought. Um, I think I've done everything. Oh wait, nope. I got to go to my heroes and do a quick summon. And then I have to upgrade my gear. So yeah, gear at pre-17 on the gear raids just doesn't seem to be getting up there that well. Or pre-19, should I say. Because I'm already at, I want the T2 gear. And also you start getting the bullion with maybe you can answer this question for me. Um, what does bullion do? What do they say? It ascends your gear, but then it says it does not change the stats. So if it doesn't change the stats, what the heck is it doing? I mean, what does gear ascending your gear do? I mean, I don't have any bullion yet. If I do, it's only a little bit. But I'm just curious, what the heck is that? seems like an odd thing. I mean, like I said, what's the point? Is really what it comes down to. Why there's a lot of these ones? What does that one do? Ugh. Ugh. See? Then getting like attack bonus. So a tiny thing I'm seeing. Get your heroes to level 60. But the heroes in Dwarven Association every single time you can. Wait, what's Dwarven Association? Why? I mean, okay, so here's the thing about level 60. Is it really that big of a deal when most of your guys are like 50s? I like to have my guys something to do so I don't waste experience. So if I'm over 50, yeah, you're getting little. The stat bumps from each level really aren't that big. I mean, we're talking tiny compared to promotions do more. And I'm like, when you get the experience overflow, it's only a percentage. You only get so much. You don't get the full overflow. So I feel like, is it really, I don't know. Eventually I'm going to hit 60 on all those guys, right? But I don't know. It's a little extra stat. Buy the heroes in Dwarven's Association every single time you can. Really? Wait, Dwarven's Association. What's Dwarven's Association? Well, the ones I have are almost the black market. Really? I've heard somebody say that they buy those, but why? I always have I mean, I rarely have enough, what do you call it? I probably shouldn't have done that. I don't know, I guess. Oh, wow, that's actually pretty good. That one's actually really good. Huh. If only it wasn't the stupid heart one. What is the heart one? Yeah, HP. Oh, no, HP is not so bad. I'm thinking it was healing. But I don't really have Whirlwind. This one had 75 to attack speed, though. Huh. So, I've had I can't say I've had a lot of people, but I've had people tell me that buying these guys are good. But they're so I mean, I don't know why. Because I keep hitting my max on these guys every time I go do like gear raid. Because on the weekends I do like what do you call it? XP raids and gold raids, and then I just get boat tons of these guys, and I just fill them up. Also, watch gives you the ability to purchase XP boost twice a week, and gold boost 3 times a week. Plus, you can buy stamina with diamonds. Okay, so I do normally buy the XP boosts. I buy the XP boosts on the weekends. Oh, which reminds me, I gotta buy these things. Oh, here's a thing I was gonna ask you. Are these worth it? This Ecor Chalice and Flux Pendant. They always offer these two things every week. And yeah, I usually will buy the gold bonus, and I will buy the XP bonus. So that's 2 and 1, right? Yeah, you get 2 gold and 1 of the XP. And I usually buy those on the weekend when I'm doing all of my big pushes. But I always see these E-Core and Flux pendants. Are they worth saving for? Are they decent? If not, I mean, I'd rather just use my guild stuff on this low level things. Well, I don't have that many artifacts. I mean, I do have artifacts on all my guys, but like, not all of them are using legendaries. Not all of them, obviously, they're not all using mythics. See, that's another one. I have been told by some. You're talking about which one are those? These ones? No, not all mythics are, but I don't get all mythics, right? See, the demons though, right? They only help you in the guild wars, right? I mean, that's what those are all about. It is kind of fun. It's kind of cool. But that's 3. How do you even, when you say both those demons, oh, it does say high order abyssal beholder. Oh, because you can see the little beholder guy. That's going to use up all my stuff. I can't even. No, yeah. I don't know. Obviously, I can't buy all of these. I don't have that much. And if I'm going to save up for these, I can't spend any money. I guess that's the question. Is it worth saving up for these when I want stuff like the gold bonus that I need to do and the 4-star psychic, which I need to get guys upgraded to 5-star, or to, I got to go to 5-star so I can get to 6-star. So I need the 4-star psychics to upgrade to those. It's not like I always have enough to buy all this stuff. I mean, usually I can buy these crystals, I can buy the psychics, the gold, and maybe that's it. That's kind of what my week entails. And I may have a little extra. Yeah, I don't. My guild output is pretty mediocre. This is high. I mean, getting over 1,000 is pretty rare for me. I mean, I'm getting better. It's starting to get up to 1,000 if I wait. But just buying these things is going to knock off 450, and then buying gold bonus going to knock off another 4. That's 850, and then I'm kind of it. Because this is mostly from my guild war, right? My guild war stuff. Now I always buy these, and I will generally buy the XP bonus. I do need the epic skill crystals on this one too. Heck, I need the dust. Heck, I need the mithril, but I can never get enough stuff because I don't win in the arena enough. That was one of my other complaints. A training guild? I don't know. My guild's pretty good. They're pretty active. I mean, we get to the. Oh, let's go do this thing. I always try this once before I take my stuff. I'm not going to beat it. My best right now is about 113, 114 on this, and I need to get 139 of them. $139 of these guys. Yeah, I probably do need to spend some time strategizing more, to be honest. Part of it is too knowing the characters. It's like if you don't play with guys, you don't know how good they are. And if you don't know how good they are, then you don't know whether or not you should ever play them, right? So you talk to somebody and they go, "Oh, this guy can do this really well," and you're like, "Really? Okay, well, let's give him a try." And then voila, hey, you learn something. So it becomes a matter of trying to get to that point of knowing the guys. And I don't spend, to be fair, I don't spend a lot of time learning the guys. That's why I wish there was better ways to filter them so I could find guys that do things well. You know, search on their abilities, that kind of thing. Um, Well, the guys I have, I know why I use them. It's the guys I don't have, I don't know why I don't use them. Yeah, and it's like, you know, it's easy. Like a lot of times, somebody tells me, "Oh, this guy's like one of the best in the game. You got to get him up." And meanwhile, he's at the bottom of the list for me because I haven't even given him a chance. I'm like, okay, so I upgrade him, try him out. I'm like, oh, he's pretty decent. Um, oh, are they at max? They've eaten all my guys already. But I am higher than I've ever been before, so the wall's not going down as fast, but it does appear I'm gonna lose anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. That's definitely my best ever. I made it to what, 130, 128 before it fell apart on me. So that was close. So I've been doing the, what do you call it? Let's see, who's doing all the damage? Of course, Vierna, she's a master. And then of course my up front guys all get eaten about halfway through. And all my piddly little input from the other guys. So hey, 137, you're on victory's doorstep, man. you're you've almost got it. You're just you're one talent raise from victory. And so I've just been raising up and trying to make my defenders better so that they live longer. So I've been adding health and damage to those guys. But then last time I said, screw it. My mages are super strong. Let's just make them stronger. So I added, because they don't die. So they're in the game the whole time. So they've got damage they can do all the way. So at 1%, it's so minimal. It's so minute, 1%. And it's like, it's hard to make the adjustment. Well, that's, you know, oops. Did I not get any? I didn't even get enough for a talent point. Holy, I haven't claimed yet. No, man, if you haven't got there yet, don't be sad. It just means you're better at the game. You've gotten to the point where you were able to get to 127 without even in other words, you're getting through it in less tries. Because remember, every time you succeed, you're getting stuff. You're getting points back, right? So every time you succeed, you get points. And even when you don't succeed, you get points towards upgrading. So I have not succeeded, failed enough times that I've gotten the extra points to get me to the high level, or to the extra points. You have succeeded so many times that you're doing it and you haven't even gotten all of your bonuses. So you're doing awesome. So that's huge. So, you know, don't knock yourself for that. I'd be happy to know I haven't gotten to this point if I was good enough to be at that point. I don't know. And I'm not big on upping defense. To me, defense is kind of a weak stat. It seems like HP is more useful. Now there are some guys who scale on their damage scales on their defense, but still. Wait, what did that say? It's yelling at you. Why is it yelling at you? Wait, who's Moon 2A? The Society. Oh, because you typed in caps. Yeah. That's why I'm kind of figuring out bumping up the mage power. Plus, they don't die, right? So they're going to get a hit the full damage all the way up into the last second. So, okay, I've almost done way longer than I was going to. I think I got everything. I'd say I've done the tide, I've done the gear, I think I've done all of them. got a little bit more guild coins. Maybe I can do a little bit more. Then we go over to Gold Dragon. Get my dailies there. So I'm saving up as many as I can for the special summoning on Saturday. So I'm, like I said, I'm at 189. So one more 10 summon, and I'm at the pity timer. Well, you know, the pity timer starts where you get 5% each time. So yeah, no, I am. I'm only doing the 1-a-day summons. That's all I'm doing. So I have one more 1-a-day summon. That's tomorrow. And I should probably replace her. She's kind of fallen off my list. I feel sad because I always liked her so much. She was one character that everybody told me to get rid of, but I kept not doing it. Because I like her, but I know everybody says she's not good. So, but here's I play guys that I put up on there, guys that I'm using a lot that I really like for whatever they are, you know, who just seem to be somebody who has proven to me that they are just good at what they do. And so far, these are my 5 guys that have proved it the most. Livian is pretty much up there. Yeah, it's a little bit of a risk at this point, huh? Because I'm this close. Just saving the one. It's only one more time, right? But the thing is, if you really think about it, your odds are the same every single time. Your odds are the same every single time until you hit 200. So whether it's the first 10 or the last 10 before 200, your odds are exactly the same. So drawing 1 isn't going to change. The only difference is if I hit the pity timer, I'm all but guaranteed getting a legendary, right? But you only guaranteed 1 because then the pity timer resets, and then the rest can be the 1 through 9. So yeah, I got to. I have to. The special summoning, the 1+1, I have to do. That's the only way I can get legendaries. Right now, I don't have enough of them. I've only got, I think, 10 that I've actually summoned since I started this game. That's, you know, in 60 days, that's what, 1 every 10 days on the average. I don't care. I'm not gonna look. One of the things I was complaining about was that, I mean, arrogance. I know he's good. I get it. I've seen him. I know he's really good. But you never know. I could draw him. Who knows what I can draw if I do a legendary draw of 2, getting 2. But here's the thing. I summoned 50 times in the attempt to get Hex and didn't get anything. I have twice now almost hit the pity timer. This is the second time. I think one time I did hit the pity timer, and the pity clock. I've never hit all the way to the top, but you know, 200. And I have hit. This is the second time, so that means I have summoned nearly 400 times and gotten 2 legendaries at one point or another. I've gotten through that kind of phase. And I am just at that point now where I need to start adding power to my team quickly because I'm starting to lose interest. The constantly not being able to... Yeah, well, it's been about twice in a row for me, I think. I think prior to this time at 189, I got to 190 something. And then that was when I did the special summoning and got 2 guys. And then prior to that, I've been doing well over 100. I think my first time I summoned, right, I got right around 60. And then I was consistently for a couple times getting them under 60. But I've only got 10 guys that I've gotten that weren't from non-summoning actions. I think maybe even 3 guys I've gotten from non-summoning actions. Because one was a fusion, one was Helga through the rewards thing, and I think I got another one through some kind of completing a quest thing. Um, I don't remember, but so ultimately I've got I think 11 now, and you know, or 12, and I've got like 9 of them are summons. So 9 in 6 weeks is what, just under one every 2 weeks. Tazian Z, yep, that's it. Yeah. Well, let's see. Yeah, it's Tazian Z. It's Active Minds Gamer. You'll see my server is Active Minds Gamer, Active Minds Gamer. But my ID is Tazian Z. Yeah. Don't go away. Anyway, am I done? Did I finish everything for today? The only thing I'm not doing right now is Void Rift. I figure I can do that tomorrow. Hey, Society, how you doing, man? We'll accept that. We will accept your friendship. All right, what else we got? I think that's it, man. I don't have anything else to do. Guess I'm done. I should probably go get my... Oh, this is starting. Huh. I didn't see that earlier. All right, 100 gems. There it is. Woohoo! Yeah, it should be a Superman icon, right? My character is Superman icon. Active Minds Gamer server is me wearing uh, my Active Minds Games shirt. I could use 100,000 gold. Let's go get 100,000 gold. Or not. Or I could just click on every square. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I wouldn't mind one of those. Sure, let's go get that one too. You know, I've never gotten this on the first try. Uh-oh. We're hitting everything but... How many I got left? 8? Sheesh. Holy moly. Oh, there it is. Wow. That was a lot of tries. This is your least favorite game? Well, how many games are you playing? I would say that of the games I'm currently active in. Oh, the treasure hunt. Yeah, I mean, there's no skill in it, right? It's just random clicking, so yeah. It's like, so you could get rewarded quickly and move on. I mean, I don't mind getting the dust, to be honest. I actually like getting the dust. I think there's times when um, just continuing, because look, it shows you like you got 3 epics and 3 regular dusts. Oh, I'm all done here. Okay. Well, what did I get to? What floor is this? Does it even tell you what floor you got to? 5? I got to 5. Okay. All right. What are the current events even going right now? Mystery of artifacts and hero training. I have not been doing a lot of hero training. I should be. I'm like I said, I've been getting a little bored because the game. Okay, so this game is all about the fights, right? About doing the campaigns and doing the trying to get higher up in the raids. I mean, it's all about the battles, the fights. And if you can't do them, okay, again, odds are I'm probably not spending enough time on them. I'm not spending enough time learning the guys. Maybe that's my problem. I don't have the patience to go learn my guys better, because if I knew what I was working with, I'd probably be more inclined. I'd be more successful. The more successful you are, the better gear you get. The better gear you get, the easier it is to move on, get higher rewards, which means summoning more often, right? Because you're going to win more summoning gear. So it all kind of trickles down. If you put in the effort, odds are you're going to have a better run at getting what you want, to being better at the game, even if you're not paying anything like me. Now, I will pay stuff. Once I get a job, I will probably pay up to $80 on this game, which is about what I feel a good video game that has taken a lot of my time deserves. Beyond that, I probably won't spend anything else. What I'm going to buy, I don't know yet. Probably something that just gives me a lot of summoning crystals and lets me summon stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I've seen that. In fact, I do. When I'm in the campaign modes, it kind of it shows you that stuff too. So you click on here, and it tells you who's a good hero. But I almost never have the heroes it says to use. Let's see. Oh, this one doesn't give you a lot of details. Guess that one doesn't do it. The monsters? It can be blocked or attacked. Oh yeah, well, I mean, this one I kind of know. Someone can attack, some can't. Made of painful souls, this monster lives between the worlds of the living and the dead. It appears everywhere and looks like nothing. High order of visible beholder. This isn't the one I was looking at. Bound by their oath of safeguard. I mean, I guess it's kind of true. You can look at these stats and kind of go, oh, I have a guy that can mess up magic resistance. Or I have, yeah. Yeah, I could see looking at this stuff could help you to decide better. Or mages that can penetrate magic resistance. I think that's actually why Vierna's so good, because I think she's got a high magic penetration. Yeah, I don't have Hex, so... right. Sure, I'll go with that. I guess that's it. So... Oh, is that 5 minutes? Oh, 5 minutes. Yeah, that's all right. I'm going to go ahead. I needed to get actually. So anyway, back to my audition thing. So I decided to go. I told my wife. I said, I think I can act. So I started looking up on the internet where around here I could do a class, acting class, somewhere where they kind of teach you how to, how to be an actor, right? And I go, okay. I couldn't find any like outright classes. Well, at least nothing that I could really see. A couple of art institute things that were not very. They didn't describe themselves very well as being acting. So, but I saw that one of them was doing an audition for this Midsummer's Night stream, and I'm like, well, let's see. If I were to get the part or get a part, I'd be practicing every Friday night for the next few months. And then the play is in the last week of January, February. It's that point. It's like 2 nights. And I don't know. I've been kind of going back and forth on who I wanted to do the monologue for. In fact, when I read the thing, it says the monologue needs to be less than 5 minutes. I mean, you have a 5 minute window and you need at least a 2 minute monologue. Problem is, these monologues are like a minute and a half. So I'm just going to do whatever it is. I don't care if it's short, it's short. Uh, well, I guess that's good. Yeah, he does both. Um, but anyway, so I've decided I'm probably going to do Aegeus because for two reasons. One, his monologue, the only monologue for him, is pretty much his only big piece of the play. That's it. After that, you've got onesie, twosie lines like four or five, 3 or 4 times, and that's it. Now, the ego in me says I could do something bigger than that and just do someone else, like Theseus or somebody else who's got more steady lines, or even Oberon. I saw Oberon's and I'm like, yeah, I can't do Oberon. That's just too much to take on. And then, like I said, the audition requirements said they prefer if you did somebody like some Shakespeare for your audition, but it's not required. And then I thought, well, I mean, this whole thing is Shakespeare. I mean, I might as well do a Shakespeare thing. And it sounds like it doesn't even have to be from the play. But again, I don't know. Shakespeare is hard. I'm telling you, Shakespeare is hard. All the mangling of the order of sentences. And I've only read through my monologue like 2 or 3 times. It says you don't have to memorize it. I'm going to try to get it mostly memorized, because if I don't, it's harder to act it, right? It's hard to express it because you're too busy trying to read. And I have read it once online. You could probably go back a few days. I did it online. I'll probably do it again later today. I might even do it before I start work. But I've been trying to stream it a couple of times, trying to do add some personality in it. Thing is, I think the way I want to do Aegeus is not the way they want you to do Aegeus. Because I've listened to I've listened to the play and I've read some descriptions, and they all wanted to be kind of a jerk. And yes, he's kind of a jerk. I mean, you can't read the monologue and not think he's kind of a jerk, but I feel like there's a way to read him that shows that he's more hurt in the whole thing than he is angry. I mean, he is angry, but it's like a mix, right? It's the hurt that's made him angry. In the way the play is, they just want him to be angry. You just want, doggone it, this girl doesn't know what she's doing, and she needs to do what I say because this is my right. You know, it's just total a-holeness. But I was trying to read him off as being a little more just a dad. Like I am. I'm a dad to a daughter who I wouldn't mind if whoever her boyfriend is that wants to marry her was willing to at least ask me, even though I know it doesn't mean anything this day and age. Still, it's just a sign of respect. I think it's cool, and I wouldn't mind that. And it might be a little bit of hurt, you know, tiny bit. I'd be more happy for her than anything. But if he doesn't ask, and that's kind of how I feel this is, and I think you can kind of read that into it. Ultimately, they're going to decide how they want, and they're going to tell you what they want, and they probably want it to be more flamboyantly angry. You know, the thing is about Shakespeare is there's nobody subdued. There is no subdued actions in Shakespeare. Everybody is to be or not to be. You know, I mean, it's dramatic. You know, everything's dramatic. It's almost like anime. It's like it's too much sometimes. It's over the top acting sometimes. And that's just what Shakespeare is, in my experience, versus like a normal acting thing, you know, a normal movie, normal thing where people act like they would act in that situation. It is normal. And then on top of it, Shakespeare throws in the complicated words, which is standard, I gather, for the time, but still makes it hard. So there is still a chance I just chicken out. So don't congratulate me until I actually finish this thing. I have to read through it a couple more times a day, and I have to show up there by 8:40 tomorrow night. And then I have to stand on stage and not just chicken out. So if I get to stage, I think I can get through it. but I may end up be reading because I forget all of my words, all that I've memorized. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go in there and just try to be confident and try to just push through it. It's only a minute and a half. It's not even that long. Yeah, it's easy to get in your own head. And there's times when I'm sitting there like at night going, I don't think I'm gonna get through this. And then I'm online doing streaming and stuff. I'm like, I can do this. Ah, this is nothing. And then I'll be watching a movie and I'll be like, yeah, I know I can do this. And then, so I'm bouncing back and forth. And it'd be cool if I could do it well enough that they're willing to give me the part. Aegeus's part is not huge, so you don't need like a master of the arts. That's another thing. I got chickened out from doing too complicated a part because I'm afraid of the pressure of having never done anything before and showing and then not being able to, prove that I could do something smaller. I should probably leave the bigger parts for the more experienced people. Even if I can get a part, like I said, it's just as likely I go in there's 20 people auditioning for Aegeus alone, and there's who knows how many people else did the rest, and they're gonna go, yeah, I don't even. It's like my resume just disappears at the bottom of the pile for whoever's looking at it. It'll be my resume to this play, and it'll just be, who was that guy? I don't know. There was this guy who did this thing, and I don't remember. He wasn't any good. And you watch like what was like I said, the show I was watching about the assassin who wanted to be an actor, Barry, that's what it was. His girlfriend, she tries out for all these plays and just she never are all these jobs and she rarely gets callbacks, right? And he goes into one thing, doesn't even want to be there. They just ask him if he's an actor, and they ask him to read, and he goes in there. He reads terribly, and they call him back for another shot the next day. And of course, she's PO'd, right? Because this guy doesn't even. He has no personality in his readings. He just fit the part. He looked the part, and they gave him the job, and. But it sounds like the way they talked about all these characters that getting a callback is actually pretty rare. You hear about actresses who have tried for 50 parts. Oh, who was it? Some singer. I think it's a singer who wanted to be an actress. I mean, it's a well-known singer, I guess, who wanted to be an actress, tried out for 50 different plays and got turned down for all of them. Now, she's either really terrible, she never improved from the first one, or the industry is just freaking hard. You got to be amazing in every case. And now, granted, she may have been trying out for Broadway plays, really high-level plays that she never really, she wasn't ready for. I don't know. But still, that's a lot of try. And to have the skin to be thick enough to keep going at it. See, I'm not sure that if I don't get a call back, I'm going to do it again. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But I'm just not sure because I guess it depends on how well I do. If I go up there and just totally freeze up and just become nothing, I may never do it again. If I go up there and kind of muscle through it and actually do pretty close to what I want to do, and I don't get a call back, I might try it again because I feel like I'll be more confident the next time. Just doing it once. Yeah, well, that's probably what it is. I mean, think about how many actors. It's like wanting to be a professional athlete, right? I mean, there's only this much room for you to be there, and there's these many people trying to get in there, right? I mean, it's insane. So, the only time I've ever been in front of a camera or trying out for something was The Amazing Race. A friend and I went to tryouts down here in Seattle. The Amazing Race was here getting people to try out for the show. And me and him, he's a character. I mean, this guy, he's funny. He's always fun to be around. And me and him we clicked. We're like, we can do this. We get along really well. We were roommates for years and always we thought we'd be great for The Amazing Race. We just had the energy for it. We waited in line for who knows how long. There was 150 bajillion people there. Finally, you get into this little tent, and they start asking you questions. And me and him didn't have a clue what to say. we were just, I don't know. We just couldn't think. We said nothing. I mean, it wasn't that we didn't have personality or whatever. We just didn't have answers. We froze under the question. And we're like, yeah, I don't think we did very good. Yeah, we didn't do very good. And that's kind of the thing, you got to be able to. Now, this is a little different. I have the lines, right? I have the words to say. Nobody's asking me to make stuff up on the fly. But, acting is a lot of improv. I mean, really. I mean, there are times when one of the things they'll have you do is, like, if you forget a line, you just push through it. You say you make it look like you didn't forget a line. You don't remember it, just keep going. Don't stumble. Don't forget. And just act like you're just natural. And that's how you can get through. But that's improvisation. You've got to be able to make those leaps as necessary, and still look like it's natural to the story. Not making stuff up. And a lot of comedians are really good at that. Good actors are good at that. And a lot of times people will forget their lines, and then they just go blank faced, and they're like, and that's when things stumble, right? That's when the play loses its mojo. Nobody in the audience is going to notice that you made up something along the way, that you just kept going with the mistake, and then you closed off and you left the room, and nobody knows. Yeah, the audience doesn't know unless they've seen the play enough times to memorize the lines, or they were in the play at some point in their life and they knew the lines. But I mean, yeah, your director or your co-actors might yell at you later, but hey, at least you didn't stumble. And you got to be able to do that. You got to feel comfortable doing that. All right, I got to sign off. I'm going to go. I am actually going to sign off and then back on because I'm going to do something different. And I want to have it be kind of a separate thing. I might do a 10-minute. In fact, I probably will do a 10-minute stream where I read my monologue maybe a couple of times through. And then I'll sign off again. And I'll switch over to programming. I have to program some this afternoon because got to get some work done. Oh, tell you, this last task is driving me nuts. Blazor and Auth are sucky. I'm hoping that once it's all in place, though, it'll be cool because it looks like it's going to be cool. I mean, just the way it'll function and flow, assuming I can get it all working. All right, so the only thing I'm doing now is I'm going to go. What I like to do before I sign off on these things is go do like one of these things. So looting gear. So we'll go here. We'll go loot gear. My gear is pretty crap, but whatever. I'll just spend a lot. I'm going to do a whole bunch of gear raid 2s. I'm not far enough. I'm only on 16 on gear raid 3, so I don't. Yeah. I'm on 17 on this one. It's not much farther, but I'm just going to auto fight. How many is max? Woo, 70 times. I'm going to have a lot of gear to go through. But hey, that'll be good for my hopeful gear efforts. So I'll just start this up, burn through all my stamina, all the stamina I've stored, and then we'll just see where it goes. Until next time, you take it easy. Bye.